sunshiny day here at the ball. subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the. Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping her Tesla or Taurus. Ooh. I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kind of sort of. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye chorus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I got your attention, peep game. If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame. Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real, and it's the same.
One time for the West Flow, two times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them, harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. They run that base till they heart go out just like you, son. And look, this for my partners who low-key pitching the mound. And those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now, my mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh. Swear it felt marvelous. Remember time for mama barbarous. Made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that don't start of us. Got the heart of Spartacus. Treat us like one of us. That means with love. Difference between us. Fake ball, D-ball, acorn, C-ball. So the truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Oh. Haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my. I just different. Oh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game. If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame. Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real, it ain't the same.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Anthony.
Ripped down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. He comes into this one at 248, 17 home runs and 33 driven in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Play ball. Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Play ball.
4-0 the score tonight. The D-backs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Play ball. He's safe.
Stepping up now, Tyler Anthony, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Theodore? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the third. Into the box now, Tyler Anthony.
Third baseman, Tyler Anthony.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Settling in now, Tyler Anthony. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Tyler Anthony.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Standing in, Tim LaCastro. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Second baseman, Tim LaCastro.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Straight up. Straight up.
Anthony waits on it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Anthony. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball and is well behind it with the swing. Ball 1.
1-1. Hey, we need you right now. Here we go. Come on. Hey, come on now. One time right here. Hey,
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say, his third.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. Who will get the better of this? In now, Tyler Anthony comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Anthony.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left, Ahmed. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. So a runner on first with one out now, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat.
Ahmed.
Go two, roll it up.
Him up. Echeverria shading to his right.
I got it.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Anthony, 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, you got that one.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Number 30.
So striding in, Michael Conforto. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Taken in by Flores. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. All in all, 10 men come. Stepping into the box, Tyler Anthony. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Marte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. Ready once again, Keon Broxton, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
The center fielder, Keon.
The 0-1 pitch. Runner
on the bag, right here, on the bag.
He can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores.
All
right, come on now.
From the stretch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Striding in once again, Tyler Anthony. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Working ahead.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Digging in, Christian Walker. He's over 2 thus far in this one. The 1-2. Up for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Bare-handed. Low roller, and he bare-hands it. He's out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tyler Anthony, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And, hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And, boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Outside.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Cano over at second. Cespedes at first, 1 gone.
Big guy. Get your pitch right here.
Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Smoked on the ground, left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Brito has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. Last time through was a base hit.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases low. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Wilmer Flores
comes set, and the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. To second, there's Cano. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Anthony, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, Hawk.
Comes set with the 0-1.
On the bag, on the bag,
Pitch
on the bag.
mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away right there, and he is out trying to take third. Cespedes, the runner at second with 1 away.
right, that's the pitch. Flag it right here.
Line toward right center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
A 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The New York Mets seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Jason Vargas earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Zach Greinke struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Hector Santiago takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So with runners at the corners here and 2 gone, it looks like they'll make a move to the bench, and we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Anthony.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. He'll check in here at 256. 18 homers and 36 RBIs. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled away.
Hey, your turn right there. He's on the rope. Let's go. Drive him in.
Ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big
right
time.
now. Here we go.
The 2-2. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Dyson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Edwin Diaz enters the game. 4-2 the final score today. The Arizona Diamondbacks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Number 52, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Noah Syndergaard is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately in his last 3 starts.
Digging in now, Tyler Anthony. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Tyler Anthony.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Anthony.
The third baseman.
And now pitch on the way.
Tyler Anthony.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler Anthony. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, not last at bat, Daddy. He turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Let's go now. What time?
The 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they're going to get an out of this as they're able to put the tag on him there. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder, Keon Broxton. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a... So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
What 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Hector Santiago gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
3 runs on 9 hits.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things we'll look for early, Matty, Zach Wheeler, at times control can be an issue. So one of the keys for Zach Wheeler, getting ahead early in counts.
Now to the plate, Tyler Anthony. He went deep in the contest last night.
Anthony.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first two innings where he's going to be.
Full count now. Cespedes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Full count still.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now. Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's
go. Next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Anthony. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Anthony.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, let her rip.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip.
Bellinger.
He's set. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for L.A. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Anthony, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ryu has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early.
Next up for New York, Tyler Anthony. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Every team is looking for that insurance run later. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The New York Mets jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Robert Gesellman earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
Fans are...
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Come on now, one time right here. Come on, guys.
Here's the 0-2 inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 9-1-2 due up.
Clayton Kershaw.
This is line to left. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big...
So striding forward now, Tyler Anthony will start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone, as you touched on.
Striding in, Tyler Anthony. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Anthony.
He's ready now to pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Let her rip. One time.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on.
Okay, concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no time when I hope. Like baby, we're the thank you for your service. Just embracing all my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I'll get back, I hate. Get out of here. I say congratulations. been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that, now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say jack. Don't be talking too much, these copy too much. These cardio crazy, chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I rode me a dozen, got me. My boy. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got the type of little shit going down. Ain't no catching up with me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers with your pride to the side, try collide with the squad. Turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a prize, the thorn in my side. I'm back, I'm that turn up the knob on the door with the boys from the corner. Come tight to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that capping all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen you watch when you first dropped that shit was clouded. Which means you used to make it till you make it type. I do you crazy with it. Hollow, no holla back, just how to rap. I gotta to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars. Some natural starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but you hear me, it's different, so I will vary. And come and air out your. Have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs. It's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold in me, grimy. He took it too far. He treat them like they back to back, like clap, like that's a rap. But no video, it's just anybody putting in those suits. Boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. My boy. Say what? Who gon' bring it round? Who gon' try to bring it round? You can't get him down. I don't play around. I'm gonna take a left. Going down. I'm about to take a left. Who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to bring me off the ground? Can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got to take a left. Going down. Ain't no catching up with me. Who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to bring me off the ground? Can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got to take a left. Going down. Ain't no catching up with me. Who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to bring me off the ground? Can't get enough of me. I don't play around.
Yeah, let's take it back to two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way we're gonna hear it. Turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. Yeah, that's the only way we're gonna hear it. Hey yo, straight from the field. Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap. Gotta give a rap. Run up in your city with that gritty boom bap. Yell it to the world, never sleep on me. I'm just trying to wake 'em up, it's a free coffee. This is what you need, this is that tongue in cheek. This is that 1, 2, 3, no Sesame Street, but the numbers speak. Like come on, it's going down, I'm about to free fall. I hold it down like a fat kid on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger, I do it big, y'all. I ain't a ball of them, bigger than beach balls. I'm lock and loaded, this is pure survival. Famous, my idols, Biggie and Michael. And ain't nobody talking, making any sense. Like people at the show still sitting in the stands. I bet it all like Proline. I ran it through the goal line and hit the gold mine. They try to leave me out to dry, hanging from the clothesline. But watch me go with showtime, that's why I pay them no mind. Now let me know if we got what you need. We get busy, baby, don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. So here we go. Come
Tickle you till you giggle. Baby, I keep it since
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, it's a spring training matchup between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Atlanta Braves.
James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well.
Digging in, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Miguel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And this is taken for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
2 down now.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ronald Acuna becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Candelario in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it'll be Tim Kugler to bat next.
Third baseman, Tim.
Heading out towards shallow right. McNeil trying to get there. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the third with no score. The pitcher, Tyler Anthony, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Paxton comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Souza is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Steven Souza as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. High in the air out to center field. Ozuna is under it.
Got it.
One down. So one gone for the Braves here in the third. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, James Paxton.
The pitcher.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is at the knees and called strike 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. At the plate, Adam Eaton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now batting, Miguel Rojas. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Popped him up. McNeil is under it.
Ball.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Now in the box, Ronald Acuna. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Close that 1 now.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So here's Tim Kugler to the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. Jose Barrios will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Number 17, Jose.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Get your pitch, huh?
Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Acuna sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Masahiro Tanaka is going to come on now, as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Atlanta Braves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never again.
all this, my bad is on it. I won a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the film. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now my family. I got 3 with me. They want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor. Then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in B12, she was hanging at the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his main looking at my neck. Ooh, I was damn bad. Now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby. Told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I won a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the film. Got all designer on me. Jump so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now my family. She just popped it. They wanna see how the vet feel. BG on my road, he make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck gon' chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Town ballin', 13 on me like I was hard and J. No Richie, I might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. God was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I won a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the film. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now my family.
rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, hope feel me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive letter from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the. Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Oh. I'm a mess on my horror, but I've been blessed kind of sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known for finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the chorus. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I got your attention, peep game. If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame. Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game. So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though, two times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come, and they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come, and run that base till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey, look, this for my partners who low-key pitching around, and those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pockets fatter now, my mama see something to brag about, and I spit punches and bunches like I'm off and Hackler now. Ooh. Swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that don't start of us. Got the heart of Spartacus. Street change out like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between us. Fake ball, diva, and conceivers of the truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh. Haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my. I just different. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I got your attention, peep game. If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame. Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
Let's turn this up. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm glad you guys are enjoying this game so far. Oh, man. I don't know what you call it, but... I thought we did. I'll give my impressions out here. I thought I pitched really well until they took me out. This is only a preseason game. Man, there's not really much to talk about in that last one against the Braves. I thought, like I said, I thought we pitched really well until 5 minutes later. I don't know why that's going off, but I don't know what happened there at the end. 4-1 game. Wasn't looking so pretty. I thought maybe I was gonna, I thought we were gonna get the win because I had the strikeouts there. Was a little nervous against. Excuse me, my bad. What's his name there? Donaldson there. Jason Donaldson there. No, Josh Donaldson. Sorry. I was a little nervous against him because I thought he was gonna hit my ball. He almost hit that for a home run, but luckily it went foul. And our first preseason game. Well, maybe it wasn't the first, but I'm glad we done something there to strike him out. I gave him a good heater, and he kind of swung for a strike 3. So I thought it was a good call. Winning the World Series last year in this game felt pretty amazing. $84,000 contract with the New York Yankees. I'm very blessed and be happy to part with this, ball club. I think I could pitch better, but I thought me and the team did really well. It takes a team to, put it out there. So, you guys hang on for a quick second. Then after that, we'll get this ball game rolling. Yeah, we'll get this ball game rolling. All right, be right back. Hold on.
Like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into an actor. Shimmy and it's I get clothes from Vaccarello, I get ceiling from Slimane. I get packages from Paris, drop that FedEx on my name. I get runway off the runway to the runway on the plane. Told you we are not the same. See that spider switching lanes? Give it some gas, look at the dash. What is he doing? He going fast. Look at him whip, look at him smash, look at him skirt, look at the cash. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a man that's gone insane. He's on stage in a straight jacket, this is not a game, yeah. Like a candle, I've been too much to handle. This velvet jacket's fragile, hey, be careful when you handle, please. Yeah. Your hands look kinda dusty, please be careful how you touch me. In Paris, out the country. Hey! Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You waste dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Well, still on. Great. That's good. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. All right. Let me charge. Oh, shoot. Where'd that go? Yo, where'd that go? Yeah. All right. Whew. Made it back. All right. Let's see. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna play a little music while we do this video here. Whew. Today's been a good day. Make sure this is turned up all the way because I don't even know. All right, cool. So today's been a great day. I worked out a little bit today. I did some push-ups today. I did like 80. Okay, that's a good way to start it, right? I guess. Pop some guns out in my, muscles. So don't get me wrong. I'll be on a mission. Hey, So here, maybe I'll give you guys, before I start playing again, maybe I'll give you guys a little intro of my song here. Ready? I don't know if you people like rap or rock and roll or whatnot, but I'm a little bit of everything, so.
Cable started turning, how you feeling now? I can't even lie, man, I'm on it now. Broken many times and my heart is froze. I'm sick of all the cold nights all alone. All alone, all alone. This mixture in my cup got me in my zone. All alone, all alone. If you don't understand me, then it's adios. Adios, that's goodbye. I can hear them talk, but they never ride. On the run, not the one. They take us off the grill, cause we overdone. We throwing it way back to the first day that we both got attached. Now you're my enemy, we losing our chemistry. We better off separately, you hear my clarity. Cable started turning, how you feeling now? I can't even lie, man, I'm on it now. Broken many times and my heart is froze. I'm sick of all the cold nights all alone. All alone, all alone. This mixture in my cup got me in my zone. All alone, all alone. If you don't understand me, then it's adios. You just got laid off your job and that was based on salary. Then you left the dot and your whole fam moved out to Calgary. That shit won't affect me, both fingers directly. That's me being friendly, bet you'll never tempt me. I've always gave you something, I swear something's gotta give. Putting two and two together, that's why I'll never forgive. Grown up and matured, I won't take the time to diss. Leave the moment in the booth, I don't have time to relive. I've been on a mission, bandwagon you missed it. Playing all positions, I don't follow no traditions. Unless I'm with the fam.
Alright, so you guys heard that a little bit. You tell me what y'all think of that song. I thought maybe I share it with y'all. Yeah, I thought it was pretty sick. I like the beat a little bit into it, a little bit of everything. Yeah, sometimes I have good music, sometimes I wouldn't say bad, but I mean a little heavy metal there a little bit. Like I said, I'm a little bit of everything. You guys tell me what songs you like. That's your pop quiz for today. I like to throw little things in there to make it look interesting on YouTubechannel.com. Yeah. I do like country music as well. I am a big, huge fan of Brother Osborne. Okay. So, okay, in this one, I have another video. I mean, we're doing another scene here. I also got the Mets rolling again, too. Like the Yankees, New York, New York. Not too bad, not too far away distance there from each other. We did play hockey earlier. We did really well in the NHL 19. The video game, everything else. I thought I did really good, being creative, being my own self. Playing with the Ottawa Senators is really cool. For me, I thought maybe I wasn't going to get drafted with the Ottawa Senators, but I just did, and number for my jersey is probably like 88. That's pretty cool. Kind of like Patrick Kane. I don't know if you people know who Patrick Kane is, but Patrick Kane is one of the best hockey players in NHL history today. So, if you people don't think so, I don't know. You're nuts. You're nuts. I mean, I'm sorry, but he's the best player in hockey today. So, yeah. All right, let's get on rolling here. Oh shoot, are we gonna be able to pitch today or what? Okay, we're gonna get warmed up here. I hope maybe. Oh, yep, Jacob DeGram's right there watching me. I don't know what he's gonna tell me here. We'll see and find out. Doesn't sound too complicated. Teammate, he wants you to record 10 strikeouts. I'll give it a shot. 10 strikeouts. You can't beat it. He only wants 10. Oh no. Yeah, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. We'll get Michael Lafordo. He's probably a good guy on this team. I don't know where I want to go here. Yeah, we'll go with this. He's probably pretty happy. Nice. Haha. Michael Lafordo. Oh man, they got me batting too. I'm not very good at batting. Not very good. Not very good. Who's that? The polar bear? In fifth batting position there? Polar bear? They call him the polar bear. Oh, I gotta go with the top pitcher today. That's gonna be scary.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely City Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
You gotta believe. Yes, we do. You gotta believe. To never give up your passion.
Anthony,
hey,
right-hander from the Keystone State,
I should say that too.
As the starter in this one.
Yes.
Dan Plesac, what's the word?
Alright, what they got me doing here? Alright. Two starts for 2-0 record for my, not bad for myself. Yeah, but we'll see how we do. Here in our hometown, not too bad.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And there's a look at his home and
runs
gosh. So far this year.
I'm confused by his home runs here. He has 8 right now. And 4 on a road? Holy cow. We won't make that happen. Ready?
First delivery to him on the
Watch
way.
this. Oh shoot. I didn't want you to hit that. But he was gonna get it. Good job, Davis. Proud of you, bro. Good job.
Here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proven he knows how to drive in big runs.
Oh, no Josh Donaldson in here? Oh, that's a rip-off. That was a rip-off. That's a rip-off.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Ice cold, yeah. We'll see about that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And
ooh.
He popped him up.
Ooh, is he gonna catch that?
Foul ground. And he brings it on the warning
Who got that? That was pretty cool.
Freddie Freeman comes into this one really slumped.
Oh, nuts. I don't know why I'm complaining, but 20 home runs. I think this guy's a monster beast. I don't know about this, guys. I don't know. Oh, I like that pitch.
Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matty, I think this is a big game.
Well, we won't make that happen.
Dude, this team has not played well lately. Now they find themselves 1 game under 500. It is not going to...
Oh, nuts. Don't catch it. Don't even dare. He ain't quick enough. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Darn it. Do it. There you go. Yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. That was pretty sweet. I'll take it. JD's doing a good job for me. God bless him. He's doing a great job.
And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually
am I screwed? I think so. I think this guy's a power hitter too. Let's see and find out here.
And get a big inning started.
That wasn't very good.
He's become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bull. Need at least one or two.
Good job. Yeah, there you go. He didn't make some strikeouts here. I don't know what's the heck's wrong with my player here. Oh, that should save myself.
And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Riley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Austin Riley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. Davis.
There you go, JD. There you go.
But he's got it for out number 2.
Get some work in, boy.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Comes in after a day
Dansby
of rest
Swanson.
So we'll see if it did him any good. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I had to hurt.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
You know, I'm not trusting that. No, I just thought for 2 seconds. There we go. This is what I want, right?
Breaking ball can't catch
nuts.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict.
Right past him, a swing and a miss on the gas, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0.
I'll take it. Oh man, they got me at bat.
Tyler Anthony, he'll get to take his first cuts here.
Try my best here, folks. Try my best. That's all you can do. Oh no.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Now, boys, these Braves, they take the field here tonight.
Darn it.
Losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, huge win in their last game. Kind of stopped the bleeding moment for this team. Let's see if they can continue that stretch today, because they've been struggling recently.
Should have let that go. Why didn't I do that? Okay, I'll get my pitch, man. I'll get it. No.
Hard 90, hard 90, hard 90.
Yeah, forget it.
On to first gets him, and the side is retired.
I knew I was going to get out. I knew it.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance.
Oh.
We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show.
That's what I say too. Yikes.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Johan Camargo. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third.
There you go, JD. Get it over. There you go. Attaboy.
And the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
That a boy. Oh.
Brian McCann, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into the air to shallow center.
You got it. You got it. There you go.
Comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. So in now.
Oh, this guy's easy.
This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here.
We'll get him right here. Ah!
Now out to left.
Catch that. There you go. Thank you.
That's the third out.
Thank you, Gourmet. Thank you.
They're down 2-0.
I'm proud. Thank you.
Now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that...
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time.
I didn't want that. I didn't like that pitch. Hey, that's not even what I wanted.
One in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he
Darn.
fouls this one off.
I was gonna hope you were gonna miss that.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chop foul.
Trying to trick him here.
Hey, he looked like he was a little
Here.
bit out in front.
You know what? We're gonna give him this right here, right now.
The body can go a little bit. If he was able to put his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Yeah, I should nod my head on that one.
Who's up first now?
Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Catch that! Catch that! Oh, come on!
First hit in this one for the Braves.
All right. Try my best to get him in here. Plays on first. Darn it.
He flew out in his last at bat.
Nick Markakis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Hold still.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
He's trying to mess with me.
On at first, nobody out.
Yeah, I see you. I see you.
And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
Here's the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees.
There we go. That's what I wanted. Right there.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's working hard to stay back.
I'll take it. I like that pitch.
And be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Into the box, Freddie Freeman comes into this at 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Freddie Freeman.
From the belt, the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's
97. Let's keep it rolling.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate.
Boom.
But I think there's been a change in philosophy
Perfect.
here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball.
Yeah.
Guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case
I'll take
with
it.
the high fastball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Freddie Freeman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that.
Now this is the guy I have to watch. This guy will hit it like crazy.
He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball just a bit low.
Are you gonna steal on this? I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing here.
2 down now.
Now a throw over.
Yeah, I'm not gonna trust that. Yeah.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Acuna is likely going to the All-Star game to represent the National League this year, according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in that category.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position.
Darn it.
You know what? He's played very
My bad, JD. That was my fault, dude. That was my fault.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can
I'm sorry.
be so frustrating. You're taught to
I'll take the blame for that.
And make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling.
Coconuts.
That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Austin Riley is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're still down. It's 2-0.
We'll take it.
Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning.
Hey, nobody out now.
Did he just say it's our house?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Grounder down the line at third.
Oh, GD. He almost had it, too.
Ball as he's behind 0-2 now. In the air out to left.
No.
Gomez
Catch
has
it.
a read on it. Looks it into his glove.
There you go.
There's 1 gone.
Well, it looks like I'm not even getting 10 strikeouts. I don't think that's going to happen. These guys are too good.
And now pitch on the way. And he gets ahead
Ooh.
with the curveball. Strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way.
Oh, no.
And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
Yeah, I'm going to try to.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian McCann. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Brian McCann.
Hey, you got one.
First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, now get ground ball. Turn 2 for you right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. To first. Reined in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's
Got
the
lucky.
Mets 2 and the Braves nothing. So here's the Mets pitcher, Tyler Anthony. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Rats.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they
Oh, you kidding me?
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Coming to the plate now, Julio Teheran. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Julio Teheran.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away.
It's not what I wanted.
The 0-2 once more. It's the top of the zone. He's
Yes.
striking out looking.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping into the box, Nick Markakis will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, 2 away now.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out. His
Thank you, God.
And that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Hey, nobody.
And he falls behind 0-2.
That's up.
Here's a pop-up now. Davis has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
One.
Chopped in front of home plate. And there's out number 2. Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Austin Riley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopper foul. 2 out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call
a swing and a miss? That retires.
Phew. Got that down. What's up? Get the Game of War.
Down 1, 2, 3.
How you doing?
2-0.
Gaming.
So digging in now.
Hey Ben, dude.
We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Swing and a miss here.
Welcome to our channel.
Now 0-2.
tylercrossett32, youtube.com. Glad you can join the gaming war.
And it's fouled away. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And the next in is Johan Camargo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High in the air into shallow left center. Rosario calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
2 down now.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Anthony Swarzak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot.
Now at the plate, Tyler Anthony. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First offering on its way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second.
I'll take that.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Anthony stands at second with no outs. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Runner at second, one away.
Go, Nimmo.
Ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout.
Oh, that was a bad idea. That was my fault. I should have never stole. I thought I had a good jump, but I guess I didn't.
We played 8 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves nothing. Leading off the inning, Tyler Flowers, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tyler Flowers.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Take
Flowers
that.
has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Tyler Flowers.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
1-1-1.
throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot.
Good.
He has to put the ball
He needed it.
Where's that one now?
0-1 count. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll step off. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
Come on. Give me a...
Now he'll step off.
Oh my goodness.
1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches.
I'll take it.
Lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there
nasty pitch
and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ozzie Albies is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And he gets
yes.
3 calls.
Let's go.
Here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove for the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him.
It's okay.
Dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
I couldn't get 10 outs.
Game
It's okay.
finishes 2-0 the final score. The Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Anthony wins his 3rd of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Julio Teheran pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more,
Yes. That was a good game. Yep. Did my thing go up? Yep. We'll do some long toss, I guess. I don't know. I need some long toss. Boom. Back to 99. Good. Arm strength. That's what we need. Keep it up and running. Aw. I want to talk to Noah for a little bit here. Let's see. Tyler knows. Center guard. Rough pitch. What do I say? Let's go out there and show the boss today. He can feel it. Ruski.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Yeah, signature skills. Oh boy.
Jeff Ridley, they got in for the base hit, was right here, and then the scoring attack ensues. The second inning, hey, when you're going good. Anyway, I'm being true to myself, and
From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Tyler Anthony gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, we're in for a treat in this one because we get to watch a rookie starter that's making waves right now. He's coming off a month in which he was given National League Rookie of the Month recognition. So that's a pretty good indication that he's settling into the big leagues just fine. Should be fun to watch him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And that's in there for a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time when you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Two down now.
Now here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. A ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Here we go, guys.
And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, nobody away.
First pitch of the at-bat. The shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
That's it. The left fielder.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Here's the 0-2. Line drive, base hit to right.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Go 2, roll it up.
That is it. The catcher.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 11 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. Anthony has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Bruce leads off second with nobody out. And a step off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I'm going to be locking in today on Brandon Nimmo. This guy brings his lunch pail to work with him, fellas, and he does it with a smile. Watch it permeate to his entire team. This guy lights up a room, and he plays elite defense. You can test the arm a little bit, but he's sure-handed in the outfield.
Batting seventh.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Hey, come on, guys, let's go.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Alonso camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Maikel Franco.
2 down now.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Here we go right now, fellas.
Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Pivetta.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, we got no one.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself. Straight up.
Popped
Straight
up.
up.
Davis is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia 3rd. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home.
1-1-1.
Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. For him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
Runner back safely.
Hey, 1 down, 1 down.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
2-2.
Hit out towards second. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Hernandez is off of first with 2 away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand one. They lead it 1-0. So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Anthony.
He bats here at the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now the pitch. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
The 1-0. Is a curveball taken low for a ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled them a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Hit high and deep to right center.
Relay.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Davis trying to get there. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, force that one here.
And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit it. You see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
From the stretch. On the first baseline, Alonso gloves it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in, Scott Kingery. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Phillies lead it 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Hey, no one down here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1.
And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Hey, we've got one right here.
The pitcher.
Into the box now, Nick Pivetta. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And that's in there, base hit.
Cut it, cut it, cut it. Hold on to it.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weapon for the manager.
Runners back. Gene Segura standing in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Hey, one away, one away.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
The batter, the second baseman.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily.
Hey, 2-8. 2-8.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're up 1-0. Next for the Mets, Tyler Anthony. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Anthony.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Push to the right side.
Find the ball. Round it. Round it.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Rhys Hoskins will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Standing in now, Jay Bruce. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, plays it first.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. 0-for-2 for him to this point.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
Nobody out here. Nobody.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
1 out, nobody on.
1-1-1.
Round over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Maikel Franco.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Now.
Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
The 1-2.
Ball's up. Ball's up.
Alonso is there for it, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. All tied at 1-1. Carlos Gomez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Mets, number 91, Carlos.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-2 the final score tonight. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jerry Spamiglia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.